Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. I apologise, I've got a bit of a cold, so I may be clearing my throat a little bit more than usual, but I'm fine. Let's crack on. So today we're going to do a general reading using the Human Spirit Oracle and the Moon and Stars Tarot. They don't come out very often, so I thought I'd get them out and have a little play. Right, let's crack on, shall we? So first of all, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jo. If you are a returning viewer, great to see you again. If you are a subscriber, much love to you. Let's crack on. I do appreciate every single one of you. So the first card out is Cry for the Moon. Okay, so someone here might be getting in sync with the moon cycles, maybe having some emotional time around some full moons or new moons. We've just had a full moon, so maybe you felt something there. Give it a whirl. Okay, so maybe there's something new coming in around the full moon, the next new moon. Hold on, let me go get my calendar. I can never remember the moon cycles off the top of my head, so I always have to go get my calendar. So we are the 16th today, Thursday 16th, and on the 21st we have a new moon in Libra, because obviously we're in Libra season. So it could be something happening, some sort of emotional turmoil that you've been through, because we've, like I said, only just had the full moon back on the 7th, 9 days ago. We've got another one in about a week's time, the new moon in about a week's time. So there could have been something that's kind of happened around the moon cycles for you, or there's something coming in. I mean, maybe it's something you've been wishing for. Maybe you had a chat with the moon and whispered to her your intentions, and here comes the opportunity to do it. Let's find out, shall we? Let's hit the tarot. So you've got the Emperor. As you can see, these I don't always agree with these words on the card, but I will always state them. Structure, yeah, okay, so maybe it's something that you were wanting to do, something you wanted to try, and have you, or do you need to put in some structure, make some plans, make some power moves? It could be an Emperor coming in. Should we try that again? Let's try that again. Right, okay. It didn't feel right. The Tower. Okay, this is the Moon and Stars Tarot, so you will see a lot of Moon and Stars references on them, but you do have the Moon here, okay? And so, yeah, maybe under the light of the moon there was a little bit of a tower moment for someone. Some sort of transformation has happened or is going to happen. Take this as it resonates. Obviously Aries could be, or even Scorpio, transformation energy, the tower there, scorpionic energy. Yeah, so there's something coming in, something's going to transform. It doesn't have to be anything too shaking up in, nothing too over the top, but it could be something that could just transform everything. Give it a go. Okay, or something is going to transform where you then end up having to do something new and make those power moves forward. You've got the Five of Swords with revenge. Again, like I said, I don't always trust and like these words on these cards. I don't think the Five of Swords is so much about revenge. It could be in the sense of a glow up, getting your revenge body, but I would always leave things like revenge off the table. It brings too much karma your way, so always be a little bit careful with that. But fives are about the mid-cycle, so things are about to change. The Five of Swords is picking up after some conflict, allowing people to walk away or walking away from situations. Depends what this transformation is that's coming in, but there's definitely something to get cracking on, something you've been asking the moon, something you've been wishing for. We've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so yeah, getting out of your comfort zone. Movement here with the Knight of Wands. Immaturity is, I think in this sense, I think the energy that you're playing with, you've got to eke it out. You've got to make it more. It's a very immature energy, like it's a very early stage. When I say immature, a very early stage energy, and there's just some work that needs to be done on it. If you haven't already put in a lot of work, I think there's more to do. It's not a bad thing. It just means that you're on the right track, you're just not there yet. But there could be some movement, okay? The Knight of Wands does suggest getting out of your comfort zone. I'm going to drop those cards. And it could literally be actual, like moving home or moving job or moving a career around, okay? But there is something to get going on. You got the Seven of Wands with resilience. Yep. Stand up for yourself. You know, are you on the offensive? Are you on the defensive? Do you need to stand your ground with something? Is it this situation that, you know, the universe obviously is like, you wanted this, so go for it. That's the vibe I'm getting from these cards. So it's like, are you going to stand up for yourself? And, you know, when you have people coming at you going, oh, but what if this happens? And I don't think that's right for you. You have to kind of understand that they've got your best interests at heart normally. But, you know, you have to stand up for yourself and be like, well, that's your fear. That's not my fear. It's your concern. It's not my concern. You know, I want to make these move forward. Talk about death, and I said Scorpio energy there. Well, there's Scorpio again. So with the death card, you know, you have to walk away from people and let people walk away from you. You have to crack a few eggs if you want to make an omelette, okay? But yeah, it's about releasing what it is that you no longer need. People potentially, but definitely the energy you no longer need to allow you to go through this transformation. It's something you've been asking for, and the universe is like, go for it. Go for it. We've got the Hanged Man. Maybe you'll be seeing something from a different angle. Maybe this tower moment, this death, this rebirth, this picking up after all this conflict. There seems to be where you've had to, you know, stand up for yourself. Maybe you start to realise that this is not your problem, this is their problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is not a thing you have to worry about or work through. It's actually someone else's concerns, but that's not gonna pull you back, and you shouldn't allow it to pull you back. And you got the Sun, positivity. Yes, go with it, go with your heart, go with your flow, go with your truth, go with your rebirth. I think a lot of people sort of look at the death card and go, oh my god, but it's all about the rebirth. But obviously, you know, you have to let energy go to allow more energy in. Yeah, you could be moving. There could be a real sense of a physical move to some extent, whether it's just a job. If it is a job, I say just a job. If it is a job, as long as you're making moves forward and not lateral moves, unless of course it does benefit you specifically, like, it's always got to be a progression. You can't allow things to kind of be pulling you backwards. Let's take a couple more. But there's definitely a real sense of, like, stand up for yourself. You've wanted this. Maybe you have been crying about it, you know, like you've been really sort of getting yourself like, where is it? When's it my turn? When's it coming in? Yeah, but you've just got to transmute that energy from this immature energy of the seed, so to speak, into the mature energy of the fully grown plant, tree. Do you know what I mean? The Strength card, look at the cards that are coming out. The Strength card. We've got a lot of major arcana on the deck, can I just say. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far, and we've even got the Lovers on the bottom with Decision. I won't, you know, we will shuffle it in, but there's definitely this decision. Are you on the I was tapping it like you can see it. Are you on the offensive? Are you on the defensive? Are you in the old? Are you in the new? Are you in the death still phase, or are you in the rebirthing phase? Are you looking at things in the right way? Are you understanding the transformation that's needed? Are you making the right moves to make this energy more mature? You've got the strength, you've got this. Leo is here as well, Gemini with the Lovers. Like, there's a lot of potential zodiac energy here. Take that as it resonates with you, but there's definitely this real sense of you're gonna be perfectly fine. You've been wanting this, you've been wishing for it, you've been praying for it, you've maybe even been crying, you know, you've put a lot of yourself into this, but now you've just got to eke out the details. If the devil comes out, because I just thought the devil is in the details, if the devil doesn't come out, we'll look for it and see if that helps. Now we've got the Four of Swords with recuperation. So you could be pulling back some of your energy from people, you know, pulling it in and using that to prepare yourself forward. Like I say, don't worry if somebody else doesn't think it's a good fit for you, but you think it is a good fit for you, then that's the way you go. Other people don't always necessarily want to see you doing better. They don't want to see you, like I said, when I say that, like, they think they've got your best interest at heart, but sometimes they want you to do well but not better than them. So just always be a little bit careful with how do I word it, other people's hidden intentions, even people who you think you could trust. Okay. Just a word of warning. And you got the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is you'll bring it to completion. It is your ultimate wish fulfillment. It's something that you've been really wanting, really working. Well, I think you know how to work on it. You've probably been working on it, but not to the extent that you could. That might be a little bit of a reality check for someone there. Like, you could do an awful lot more. You know, maybe it's time to finally admit that if you want it, you're going to have to do X, Y, and Z. You know, it's a decision I've come to recently. You will notice my social media has improved dramatically, because if I want to make this a business, I have to treat this like a business. And you know, it's just the fact of the matter. You know, I've got to put in the hard work in order to reap the benefits of whatever that work might be. Let's see if we can find the Devil, wasn't it, I wanted to have a look at, because like I thought the Devil is in the detail. Have I gone past it? Maybe it's because I was too busy talking. Hold on, I will find it. So you don't need me to gibber on again to lose it. I did find it, obviously. I did just go straight past it. So the Devil is with the Hermit and the Two of Cups. Okay, now with the Two of Cups, like I say, there could be a relationship here, a partnership, a friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but where there's all this, I keep getting this sense of someone's like projecting fears and potential problems, and you know, what if you don't make enough money, what if it's something you've got to kind of really stand up for yourself and let them walk away, or walk away from them. It doesn't have to be like you never ever talk to them again, but just in that sense of being like, you know what, let me do this, and then if in 2 years time or whatever, you know, it has failed, then you can gloat as much as you want, but let me do what I want to do, how I feel I need to do it. If I need your advice, I'll come and ask for it. Otherwise, I'm not, you know, don't solicit it. Do you know what I mean? Shut the fuck up. And then obviously, like I say, the Devil is in the detail. I feel like there's something here about the finer points of what you're going through, the details, the eking it out and then making those structures and moving forward. And the Hermit was with it as well. So I think this is something you have spent which makes sense, an awful long time kind of thinking about, and but just maybe not the nuances of it all. So I'm gonna leave it there with that part of the reading and kind of be like, fantastic, you know, you've put in so much work so far, but you've got to just take it to the next level, to the stratosphere. Okay, but just be careful, the Devil is in the detail. But let's take a couple of healing mantras just to close out the reading and see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Illuminating the truth. I am willing to see things clearly no matter the outcome. Yeah, what did I say? You're seeing things in a different light. You know, set yourself a limit if you need to, or you know, some sort of goal, and if it doesn't work out within the 2 years, then, you know, at least you can say you tried, you know. So yeah, no matter what the outcome is, stand up for yourself, see things as they are, and people for as they are. And we've got uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe, of your universe. Yes, whatever it is you're doing, have that confidence, have that bravery, and take it from the seed through to the completion. Take it from the seedling to the fully grown oak. I'm going to leave it there, say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.